The Psalms, an ancient collection of songs, prayers, and poems, offer a profound window into human emotions and experiences. Yet, in a world brimming with modern distractions, why are so many people overlooking this rich spiritual resource? Imagine a serene landscape at sunrise, where the first light gently bathes a lush green meadow. In this tranquil setting, a lone figure stands at the edge of the meadow, gazing out over the horizon, their hands at their sides, blending seamlessly with the natural environment. The Psalms are often seen as distant, outdated verses from an ancient past. However, they speak directly to the heart, capturing the full spectrum of human emotions, from joy and gratitude to sorrow and anger. Picture a bustling cityscape at dusk, with the neon lights of tall buildings casting vibrant hues across the streets. Amidst the chaos, a group of people gather in a small, dimly lit church, their faces illuminated by the flickering candlelight, their hands held tightly together in a prayerful gesture. One reason for the underutilization of the Psalms could be the perception that they are only for times of distress. Yet they offer profound wisdom and encouragement for all aspects of life. Imagine a solitary tree in a vast, open field, its branches reaching out towards the sky, a metaphor for the human spirit seeking guidance and comfort. The tree's roots, firmly planted in the earth, symbolize the deep, foundational truths found within the Psalms. Moreover, the Psalms are a reflection of the human experience, resonating with us in times of joy and celebration as well. Picture a vibrant community festival, with colorful tents and flags decorating a wide, open square. People are laughing, dancing, and sharing in the joy of communal celebration, their hands clasped in unity and joy, a stark contrast to the solitude often associated with prayer. In today's fast-paced, technology-driven world, the Psalms offer a timeless source of comfort and inspiration. They remind us of the beauty of simplicity and the power of heartfelt expression. Visualize a calm river flowing gently through a lush forest, its clear waters reflecting the surrounding greenery. A small wooden bridge spans the river, and a lone fisherman sits on the bank, his hands resting on the boat, lost in the tranquil scene. Finally, the Psalms are not just about personal introspection. They are a call to action, urging us to seek justice, peace, and righteousness in our communities. Imagine a group of people standing together in a peaceful protest, their hands raised in solidarity, their faces resolute and determined. The setting is a quiet, urban park, the sounds of city life muted by the collective voice of those seeking change. In this park, where nature and humanity coexist in a quiet sanctuary, the Psalms offer a voice that transcends time. These ancient words, filled with praise, lament, and wisdom, speak to the heart in a way that modern communication often misses. The air is thick with the scent of blooming flowers, a subtle reminder of God's creation and care. The people here, united in their faith, sing and pray, their voices blending into a harmonious symphony that echoes through the trees. Yet outside this sacred space, the Psalms often remain overshadowed by the fast-paced, secular culture. The hurried footsteps of passers-by and the constant hum of city life contrast sharply with the calm and reflection of those gathered here. The Psalms, with their deep and complex messages, require a quieter, more contemplative approach that many find challenging in today's world. The contrast is stark, highlighting the need for a renewed focus on these ancient yet timeless words. Moreover, the Psalms offer a profound glimpse into the human experience, joy, sorrow, fear, and trust, all wrapped in divine wisdom. However, in our busy lives, we often struggle to pause and listen to these voices. The Psalms teach us to navigate the storms of life, to find solace in God's presence, and to embrace the full spectrum of human emotion. Yet, in the rush of modern living, such teachings are easily overlooked or misunderstood. Another reason for the underutilization of the Psalms is the complexity of their language and themes. Written in a poetic form, they require a deeper understanding and a reflective spirit to be fully appreciated. This depth, while enriching, can be daunting for many. The Psalms delve into the depths of the human soul, addressing questions that go beyond the surface level of daily life, often making them seem inaccessible to those who seek simple answers. Furthermore, the Psalms often address themes of suffering, doubt, and the human condition, which can feel uncomfortable to confront. Many people prefer the easier path of faith, focusing on the positive aspects of God's love without delving into the darker areas of life. The Psalms, however, are a reminder that our faith is stronger when it is tested, and that our relationship with God is built through both joy and hardship. Finally, the modern emphasis on individualism and personal success can overshadow the communal nature of the Psalms. These ancient texts are meant to be shared, experienced, and understood together. Yet in today's society, many prefer to navigate their faith on their own. The Psalms call for a collective voice, a shared testimony of faith and struggle, but this communal aspect is often lost in the modern, solitary approach to faith. The Psalms are like a window into the soul of ancient Israel, reflecting their deepest emotions and most profound spiritual experiences. Yet, in the fast-paced world of today, these verses are often left unread, overshadowed by more contemporary texts or modern worship practices. It's as if the Psalms, with their raw honesty and raw vulnerability, don't fit the neatly packaged spiritual products that dominate our media and social spaces. Imagine a community gathered around an ancient stone bench, the air thick with the scent of incense. They recite the Psalms together, their voices blending like the notes of a harmonious melody. The walls of the sanctuary are adorned with stained glass windows depicting the psalmist's journey, their struggles, and their triumphs. This shared experience fosters a deep sense of connection and belonging, a reminder that our faith is not a solitary affair, but a communal one where we find strength in each other's stories. The Psalms are not just a collection of poetic verses, they are a roadmap for navigating the complexities of life. Each psalm, with its raw honesty, invites us to confront our own emotions and struggles. The Psalms teach us to vocalize our doubts and fears, to seek comfort in the midst of pain, and to find hope in the darkest of moments. This process of expressing our true selves is essential for spiritual growth, but it requires a willingness to be vulnerable and open. In a digital age, the Psalms can seem outdated or irrelevant, but they are, in fact, timeless treasures that offer solace and guidance in our fast-changing world. Consider the psalmist's journey, how they turned to God in the midst of turmoil, found comfort in His presence, and emerged with renewed faith. These stories resonate deeply, reminding us that no matter the challenges we face, there is always a pathway to healing and redemption through faith. The Psalms are a mirror reflecting the full spectrum of human emotion, from joy and celebration to despair and grief. They show us that our faith is not a one-size-fits-all solution, but a dynamic, ever-evolving relationship with God. Each psalm is a unique voice, a personal account of the human condition, inviting us to embrace our individuality and find solace in our shared humanity. By returning to these ancient texts, we can reclaim the rich tapestry of our collective spiritual heritage. The Psalms challenge us to engage with our faith in a meaningful and authentic way. They remind us that our spiritual journeys are not solitary quests, but communal experiences, where we learn from each other's stories and find strength in the collective witness of faith. By embracing the Psalms, we can reclaim the power of communal worship, the beauty of shared testimony, and the profound impact of a united spiritual community. Let us seek to restore this lost aspect of our faith, finding hope and healing in the Psalms together. Reflect on the impact of the Psalms in history, how they have been a source of comfort and guidance for countless individuals throughout time. Picture the ancient stone tablets inscribed with these sacred verses, their words resonating through the ages, offering solace and wisdom to kings, prophets, and every common person alike. Consider the communal aspect of prayer and worship, how the Psalms are meant to be shared, not just read in isolation. Imagine a large, vibrant church filled with people singing and reciting the Psalms together, their voices merging into a beautiful, cohesive melody, reflecting the unity of faith and community. Explore the personal stories of individuals who have found hope and strength in the Psalms during their darkest hours. Think of the many individuals who have poured their hearts out in prayer, finding solace in the raw emotions and honest expressions of the Psalms, as if sharing their own journey with the community. emphasize the timeless wisdom of the Psalms, how their teachings transcend generations, offering insights into the human experience that remain relevant today. Imagine a modern cityscape at night, with skyscrapers and illuminated windows, juxtaposed with the serene words of the Psalms, reminding us of the enduring nature of faith. Highlight the call to action, urging viewers to delve deeper into the Psalms, perhaps by attending a Bible study or group discussion. Imagine a group of people gathered around a table, flipping through their Bibles, their faces filled with curiosity and determination, ready to explore the rich text of the Psalms together. Conclude with a powerful reminder of the transformative power of the Psalms, encouraging viewers to embrace their full spiritual potential through these sacred verses. Picture a sunrise breaking over a landscape, symbolizing the dawn of a new day filled with hope and renewed faith, as the Psalms guide us towards a brighter future.